Shit. Laurent and I went bushwhacking. Our plan was to go find a campsite by Fortress Lake, but Fortress Lake was, the water's so high and the trail around the lake is impassable, so we gave up and we came back. On the way back?
Just scared a big, it was big, a big grizzly bear. It was probably 30 feet in front of us. And then we both got our bear spray out. And it was still there and it bluffed. And now it's exciting, but we walked with our bear spray for a few minutes. So we know it's over there. So we found a site that's kind of, you know, we're protected by the river.
We got the river on one side, the trails over there, we're gonna camp here. Yeah, that was quite exciting actually. I was in the front, Laurent was in the back. I thought we were talking loud enough. We're both talking to each other, yapping away, and all of a sudden we heard the noise and we both turned to our right and he saw it first and he just said bear. And then I just grabbed for my bear spray and so did he. And then he sounded like he was charging us. So I had my bear spray in my hand and it sounded like he was charging us and I was backing up, but he bluffed. He just went and then he turned around. So bluff is a good thing because he had us dead to right. Got a clothesline going. We're gonna make a fire on the beach. Laurent's tent is there, mine's there. What's this peak called again? Quincy. I'm staring at a beautiful glacier. Yeah, that bear encounter was a little nerve-wracking, but I think we scared him, he's scared of us, blah blah. I don't think he's gonna come. All settled in. Welcome to my abode. You've seen it before. This is my Marmot tungsten one person. I got my Thermarest Neo Air Light. I got my Outdoor Vitals 30 Fahrenheit 0 degrees sleeping bag. I got a clothesline here, but I also have a clothesline outside. I got the pack raft, my life jacket, dry bag with some clothes in it. And over there, my Outdoor Vitals inflatable pillow. And then I only have one pocket. I keep my headlamp in there and some pouches. I try and keep everything sort of in the same place. I keep the pouches so that tomorrow morning when I'm packing up, the tent pouch and whatnot. I got a bag with electronics. Pretty straightforward. But the best part of this is the view from the tent. Laurent just ruined it there. Small vestibule, not much. I'll put my pack underneath there later. 5:35. It's actually kind of early for coming into camp, but last night we got into camp at 9, so we will make a fire, but I'm not going to cook on the fire tonight. I brought instant food, so I'm just going to fire up the stove and boil a cup and a half of water and throw it in some dehydrated food. Laurent's home is similar but slightly smaller. What's the material made out of?
Dyneema composite fabric.
Yeah, and so it's one piece, or it's two pieces, but you bought them together, or you made it yourself?
No, I bought them.
Yeah.
It's a separate. You can use only this, or you can use the bug net.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own little style, but you know, the sport's evolved and everybody's kind of on the same plane. You know, there's not a lot of it's come a long way from the good old days. I remember doing these hikes 20 years ago and the boots were not nearly as good and the clothing was hard to find. Tents were heavy, stoves were heavy. I mean, I have stoves at home. I should do a video of some of the old stuff I have. I have stoves at home where once you screwed on the canister, the stove put a hole in the canister and then it was sealed and you couldn't unscrew it. You had to empty the canister. So that's an evolution. The liquid stoves, you know, thin Thermarest. We used to take 3/4 length Thermarest because trying to save weight. So a lot of silt in the water. I'll filter some later for making juice, although I had a jug of it with juice earlier, but I'll filter some for tomorrow. This is another one of Yvonne Jean from Grand Prairie's meals. It's, you know, another bite backpacker, and it's a freeze-dried, it's a taco soup. And looking at this, it's got 390 calories, so, you know, I was going to eat it for lunch today, but I never stopped for lunch. This kung pao chicken is 540 calories, so, and I actually don't feel like eating kung pao chicken, so I'm going to boil a pot of water and I'm going to try this out. I like the fact that she's got a short bag, easy to reach into. Come on. 2 cups of boiling water. One, 2. One more for good luck. Don't worry, folks. I know I'm cooking under my awning. I'm not cooking food. I'm just boiling water. Taco soup. So ingredients are beef, carrots, onion, celery, corn, kidney beans, chickpeas, navy beans, red peppers, stewed tomatoes, assorted taco spices, and beef broth. Like, Yvonne makes these out of fresh ingredients. Like, this is not, you know, industrial processed food. That's amazing. I got 2 cups, just the 2 cups in there, nothing more. This canister is getting empty, so I'm just gonna try and finish this and then I'll change. I have that one was half empty when I left the house, and this one's also half empty. That's the problem, is I keep bringing half empty canisters, I guess. That's the other advantage of cooking here. The awning protects this heat, so it's only been going for a couple of minutes. Ooh, that looks pretty darn good. Might have enough fuel for one more pot of water. Ooh, that gets hot. Spicy. Now I gotta let it sit for 15 minutes, and I'm actually the bag. Look at that. Totally sealable. Nice gusseted bag. 15 minutes. Let it sit. I will definitely have to take some Advils. I feel a lot of pain in my legs. Drink a lot of water tonight too. The only thing that worries me about tomorrow is that once we float the river, our rafts are so small and you're kind of twisted in them and your knees get uncomfortable. You get cramps. So I'm going to try and make sure I really hydrate tonight. I got not a Gatorade, but a energy drink, powdered metabolite kind of thing that I'll drink. All right, the bag's still warm. In about 12, 13 minutes. Nobody waits the full 15. Ooh. Wow.
Mmm. Bag seals very nicely. It's almost like a chili more than a soup. Wow, that's good. That is really good. Mmm. Wow, spicy. Mmm. This one's a winner, Yvonne. This one's a winner. Ooh, my hand's hot. Yeah, everything's rehydrated nicely. Wow. Like corn, and you can tell there's tomatoes in there. Alright, I'm just going to turn off this camera and eat. Yvonne, your taco soup is a winner. I'm almost, it's making my nose run a little bit. I thought at first that maybe tone down the spices, but I had no problem finishing it. It wasn't too hard, too hot. I'm a kind of guy, I'm not a spice fanatic, so but I found it really, really good. And the combination of the bags you use and the ingredients, there's nothing stuck at the bottom. A lot of the meals that we eat have some uncooked stuff caked at the bottom kind of thing. So I think it's because you're using really fresh ingredients. So fantastic. So folks, if you're watching this, it's my second review of one of Yvonne Jean's meals. You can find her online at yvonnejean@live.com. I also know she has a Facebook page, and I'll put the links. I'll look for links. I think she doesn't have an internet site at this point, so you kind of have to call her, and if you're going through Drayton Valley, you can stop by. But the food's really good, and like I said, I sure love supporting somebody that's local. I'm an Alberta boy, so supporting somebody from Drayton Valley with a really fantastic product, happy to do it. Thanks.
Peri tuna.
And you don't warm it up?
No, you could. It's good by itself.
Yeah, it's good by itself. You could put it in a bag of hot water if you wanted to warm it up, but I guess what's it meant for? It's meant to be spread on a salad, I think, is what they sell those for.
Yeah, maybe on bread or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried those. They're good. Pretty peaceful. I'm just on the trail here, just looking to see, make sure there's no bears. I don't think they're gonna come, or he's not gonna come. Boo. Summer in Alberta, Alberta Springs, do it right. Perfect. Actually, I'm gonna have the first sip without water.
What about cheers?
Cheers! Welcome to Alberta, Laurent. We've said it before, he's been here like all summer now. Kindred spirits. There's not a lot of people that I would actually do this with. Moment of reflection. I haven't done a solo hike this year. No, I did one in February in the deep of winter, but I haven't done a summer solo hike. I enjoy my solo hikes, but I actually enjoy being in the company of people. And actually, with people, you push yourself a little farther. Because what we did today, would you have done it alone if I didn't come?
Honestly, yeah, but you know, I would have probably turned around before though.
Yeah, we pushed a little bit farther today. Mad respect for Dieter. They used to do this in the good old days and disappear in these countries and go everywhere. So, but he wasn't bringing a raft. I mean, it's a different purpose. He was just exploring. We're not interested in just exploring. We wanted to do a really crazy river. Some other day, I guess. Well, no, not some other day. We're gonna have a great river tomorrow. Look at this thing. And Laurent said it, the best part of tomorrow is what?
Because we don't have to walk.
We don't have to walk. Woohoo! (8:07). Sun's been down for about 15 minutes. Don't get tired of views like this. What's that?
You just get tired walking to it though.
Yeah, Laurent's gonna sleep with his tent open. I think I'm gonna just hit the sack and go to bed. Yeah, I'm in my tent and it's only about 8:15, but I'm coming down with a cold. I kind of suspected I had something earlier this week. I had a sore throat, I had a sore knee, and now it's full-blown cold. Walking through the river with cold feet, not conducive to fighting a cold. And then tomorrow, hopefully it doesn't rain too hard, but we have options. If it rains, if it's a gorgeous day, we can float all the way out to where the Athabasca meets the Icefields Parkway. If it really rains, then we can just float down to Big Bend, which is the first campsite on this trail, and then we can hike out an hour and a half kind of thing. So, and then we wouldn't have to hitchhike to the car. So we'll play it by ear depending on how things are going tomorrow. But for now, it's a great day and I'm tired and I'm going to bed. And I'm going to tuck myself in and put the batteries inside my sleeping bag to keep everything warm, so I got lots of fresh batteries for tomorrow. It's raining. Didn't rain for most of the night. It started raining about an hour ago. Well, that's not good. Well, I guess we'll pack in the rain and just head on down. There's not a lot of choices. This is not gonna go away anytime soon. At least it's not snow. Granola bars, oatmeal. There's enough water or enough fuel in that canister to boil about a half a cup of water, which is enough for the oatmeal. And then I'll put on a new canister afterwards for hot chocolate. So it's not a big deal. We just pack wet. Everything gets stuffed in the front of the boat, and we're going to float out. But I think we probably won't float out all the way to the Athabasca where it meets the highway today. We'll probably float out to Big Bend and walk out the an hour and a half walk. But we'll decide. Just enough. Actually, I didn't even change canisters. I had enough to boil water, and I got one hot chocolate and 2 coffees in here. So. Right. Slowly but surely. Here we go. This part's easy. This is the Chaba.
first hairy moment of the day.
And that's how you do that. It's not complicated. Whoop. Here's a tricky one. Here's a tricky one. I gotta miss this branch. You're gonna see it when I go by. And that branch over my shoulder is called a sweeper. You nail one of those, you get in trouble.
I had an awesome trip. The conditions are not ideal right now. Yesterday was amazing, but it's just what we're doing that's so cool. Yeah. No. Oh shit. Vas-y. Didn't pay attention there. Scraping over there. God, I wish that sun up in the air over there would come out. Oh, please do. The skinny channel right here. There's gonna be a sandbar, but lift my bum. There you go. Turn. Decision time here. Looks pretty skinny everywhere, so oh, rock.
Can't see it, but I got a GPS down here, and according to the GPS, we're almost done floating the Chaba. So the Chaba is not a very long river. It's about 20 kilometers. It's a major tributary, obviously, of the Athabasca, but just up ahead, we're going to connect with the Athabasca, and I'll videotape that. Then the river will probably double or triple in size. Yeah, it's just a matter of, it's braided, so you know, if you think of a ponytail, or not a ponytail, a braid, like a typical braid, hair braid, where you have 3 strands and you crisscross it. That's why this river is called braided, because it's little channels that crisscross each other. And the question is, which one's the main channel? When it's really, really high, there's no problem. You can almost pick, see there, I just scraped bottom. When it's really, really high, you can pick any channel and it doesn't matter, because you're not going to scrape bottom. They all reconnect. Like, you're not going to get lost because they all go down. But I'm trying to pick the main channel, the one that's the deepest, so I don't scrape bottom, and so I go faster. That's all.
Ooh, pretty skitty here. There's a hairy little wave here. Here's the Athabasca. I'm going to turn this off. Fucked up. Oh shit.
That would have been a problem. J'avais pas de choix, je me serais fait fucker ben raide.
Athabasca! Well, that sucks. My feet are freezing cold now. Everything was getting warm and everything was okay. Now I'm suddenly freezing cold. There's the Athabasca. Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
it's a totally different river. Slow. Well, not slow, but definitely wider. This is not a river to be taken lightly. Shit. Woo. Holy shit, I just came through that. Wow. This river is pretty crazy. All right, so I haven't been taping a lot for the last hour. Once we joined the Athabasca, the river got hairy, and we were taking in some waves, and I got soaking wet, and I was worried about the camera, but then it calmed down. But we've made the smart decision that we're stopping. This is Athabasca. We'll dry up and walk the next hour and a half out, because we're nearly hypothermic, and that's always dangerous. So I'm very cold right now. Well, we came from over there. Yeah, I'm shaking and hypothermic right now. Not hypothermic, but pretty close. Time some dry clothes on. We got food in our stomachs, feeling warm, and I just want to show you something. There's people over there. I'm guessing they're Scandinavians or something. This campsite's actually quite popular because it's only about 6 kilometers from the road. So people, it has a reputation. It is a gorgeous campsite, but watch the gear that these folks brought in. Well, first of all, they came in on these bicycles. Absolutely not suitable for this, but make use, I guess, make do. But this is impressive. I mean, 1 or 2 pots, bottle of wine, barbecue sauce, butter, cups that weigh probably ceramic, nothing lightweight. Mission accomplished. Feels awesome to be in a vehicle, get some heat going, Laurent. I didn't tape much of the last hour and a half. It's the same trail that we went in on, and it's completely uneventful. So we were packing soaking wet, and we just rushed to get out of there. I guarantee you my pack weighed at least 10 more pounds than it did going in. My fleece pants were soaking wet, my booties, I had socks, all sorts of, the tent was wet, the raft. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. It might be one of the last ones for this year. Now we're going to start Winter camping. Winter camping. Yeah, because we're not crazy. All right, enjoy, folks. Get off the beaten path.